GoTo was founded in 2013 by my very good friends Sveinn and Sverrir. They founded the company after realizing that the accommodation market was not technically advanced and many guest houses and hotels were still managing reservations by pen and paper. So they built GoTo Property, a world-class hotel management system. They managed to get quite a good market share, and today we service about 1,100 hotels all over Iceland and abroad. Once capturing a good chunk of the market, we started offering services for the hotels, such as helping them do revenue management, taking care of guest communication, and last but not least, communication with travel agencies. By representing hotels all over Iceland and hearing the questions being asked, we were able to pick up on trends that were affecting all hotels. And one thing stood out, and those were requests from travel agencies asking for available rooms. So we started looking into it. In 2017, I started talking to both hotels and travel agencies to figure out how much time was being spent on creating and managing reservations. It turns out it was immense. Everything was being done manually through email, and that's where we saw an opportunity to change things similar to how we disrupted the market with GoTo Property. And that's how Travia was born. As consumers, we expect that when we buy something online, it's delivered immediately. And the modern tourist buys tours online from a modern travel agency that sells tours online. However, what most of you don't know is that after you pay for the trip is when the travel agency actually has to make sure it delivers what you bought. And they do every single booking to all the hotels manually because they lack the direct connection to the hotel systems. With Travia, we have built that connection, a bridge between hotels and travel agencies. Now bookings flow automatically to the inventory system of the hotels, and we ensure that the travel agency has the booking confirmed. With this, we have ensured a huge time saver, increased booking security, and a new way of thinking, along with an increase in revenue for both the travel agency and the hotel. With Travia, we have given the travel agency an opportunity to compete with the giants on the market, such as Booking.com. Today, we are servicing 95% of the hotel inventory in Iceland, with over 250 travel agencies registered in the system, using it every day. The business model of Travia is based on transaction fees. We charge from €0.50 to €1 for each booked night, and there are no startup fees. It's as simple as it can get. Travia has been growing exponentially since the beginning of the year, with over 700 booking nights created on average every single day. We have been here before, and we believe that we can do it again. GoTo has been bootstrapped and grown rapidly since 2015, as you can see. Right now, we have about 50 employees in 4 different countries. Our core team consists of the founders, Sveinn and Sverrir, the first hire, Katrín, who is the CEO of GoTo, and I'm the CEO of Travia. But now we want to keep growing and think big. That means venturing abroad to foreign markets, take on the big stage, and become a powerhouse in global tourism IT. With our knowledge and experience and seeing how Travia is breaking through and gaining attention from large companies all over the world, we realize that we have a unique opportunity. The competition that Travia has is basically email and phone. But Travia is a self-sign-up, self-setup software-as-a-service product. It's low risk for both hotels and travel agencies to sign up, and our data shows that users keep coming back to use the software. When we venture abroad, this is where we can upsell them our other fantastic products that we have built. We have a solid plan to acquire customers abroad, and we tested that plan in South Africa last year. The plan is like this. We partner up with travel agencies who commit to use the software, and they give us access to all of the hotels that they use. So with this first test deal, we're already getting 80 new hotels overnight. And we expect that these 80 hotels will boost our total number of booked nights by 30%. And using this same plan, we have already already made an agreement with an international airline who will use Travia starting next year. And with that deal, we expect the total number of booked nights to double. And that's just 2 deals that we've already locked in. We are now looking for partners to grow aggressively. We have the playbook, we have the experience, and we are facing a unique opportunity. Thank you.
Fantastic. This is getting better and better. The important, it's your team to reach out to let people know about your brand is of course like tricky, of course, because you need to make a deal with individual hotels, or you have to. It takes quite a time, isn't it?
Not necessarily. So there are multiple ways to do this. So in one deal, for example, we partnered up with a software company that does services for travel agencies. And they have then connections to multiple travel agencies, which have access to multiple hotels. So it's kind of like a one deal package kind of thing. Okay. But we can also go venture out and talk to individual hotels or hotel chains and have them connected, and then they will tell their partners, travel agencies, to use the software to create bookings.
And you're going to take the whole world, or?
Of course.
And you're going to start like in one country, or?
I mean, we kind of tested this deal in South Africa, so we feel it's natural to continue there. But we're looking into partnership in Norway and Denmark at the moment. But we're open for, we're in dialogue with a lot of like these tech companies that service the travel agencies. So it's like they are all over the world. So it's kind of like we don't have to go country by country per se.
No, exactly.
I've been thinking that people have been moving away from using travel agencies, and that is a declining market. But you have basically inspired me with your pitch that you might be creating something totally new here with your product.
Yeah, definitely.
And maybe something more than just access to inventory for the travel agencies.
Yeah, I mean, the modern travel agencies today, and we have examples of that in Iceland with large travel agencies here that are basically in competition with the large giants like Booking.com. And it seems, at least today, that the market of travel agencies is growing a little bit every year. And I think that like travel agencies are the local knowledge of every market. So if you're traveling somewhere exotic, you're way more likely to consider using a travel agency than planning it by yourself.
Fresh new type of travel agencies using your platform. That's interesting.
And the plan is to do what now? To raise capital?
And take over the world.
And take over the world. What is the time plan?
Our plan right now is basically to get a foothold in these markets by, for example, partnering up with companies. And of course, we have to keep on developing and creating new features, deliver faster to the market. And so we need, like, I would say, development, sales and marketing. That's like the focus.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good luck.